Everyone. So today we will solve Leetcode problem 213 House Robber 2. So this problem is an extension of House Robber 1. It states that we are given an array of houses and the houses are present inside a circular fashion. So that means 2 and 2 are adjacent here, which was not the case in House Robber 1, and this is the only extra condition which is present in House Robber 2. So what we need to do is we need to maximize the amount of money that we can steal from each house, and we cannot steal the money from adjacent houses. That means we cannot steal the money from 2 and 2. We can only take the money from 3 here. So the answer is 3. In this case, the answer is 4. We can take the money from 1 and 3, but we cannot take the money from 1 and 1 because they are adjacent now. So the answer here is 4. So what we can do is we can divide the problem so that it becomes exactly same as house number 1. We know that since this in entirety does not represent house over 1 because its extremes are adjacent to each other, what we can do is we can divide the array into two parts. One is this part and the other is this part. Let's take this example. So one is this part and the other is this part, right? Now we know that this part exactly represents house over 1, and this part also exactly represents house over 1 because its extremes are not adjacent anymore and also its extremes are not adjacent anymore. So we'll divide the problem into two parts and then take the maximum of these two parts. We'll take the maximum of this part answer and this part answer, and that will be our final answer, right? Because these two parts cover the entire array and we want to find the maximum amount of money that we can get from the entire array. So this way we get to utilize house number 1 problem, and we also solve it efficiently using DP. So I'll just go to my initial problem solution and I'll copy this whole code and I'll paste it inside a new function. Uh, I'll paste it inside a new function and I'll name it house robber. Right. Now we need to do some changes here. One change is I will initialize two more variables. One is L and it will be int, and R it will be int, and I also initialize size and it will be int. Now instead of length nums1 I'll do size here, and also like size I can just initialize here itself because size will be equal to R minus L plus 1, right? So dp0 will be equal to dp0 itself, num0 will become nums1, num0 will become nums1, nums1 will become nums1 plus 1, nums1 plus 1, nums1. Now this will become size nums1. Uh, this will become size minus 1. This will become nums1 plus I. This will become nums1 plus I, right? And now what we'll do is we will initialize two values. Value 1 will be equal to house robber, and this will be nums. L will be here 0 because first we'll take this array, so L here will be 0. R will be here 1, so 1 is length of this 3 minus 2, so length of nums minus 2, right? I'll copy this. Now val2 will be, it will start from 1 and it will be nums minus 1, and we will see if val1 is greater than val2, then we will return val1, else we will return val2. Also we will first check if length of nums is equal to 1, we'll return simply nums 0, right? Also we need to check here I'll do it size less than size, and Let's run this now and see if it works. And so it doesn't. Let's see what's the error. Mixed named and parameters. 0, 1. Yeah, it will be int. And it does. Let's submit it now. And we can see it fails on this test case. Output 1, expected 2. We check here wall 1 greater than wall 2. Size L nums. Yeah, we need to return here nums L. I'll run this now again and see if it works. And does. I'll submit it now and it passes, and we can see it's pretty efficient. So thank you so much, and I will see you in next one.